If there was one thing that you could do to increase your closing percentage, it's the following. Stop accepting the word maybe. It is yes, and everything else is a no. Listen, everything else is a no. Gotta talk to my partner? Nope. Gotta think about it? Nope. Gotta go pray? Nope. Gotta go touch my goldfish on the side of the head and get some inspiration? Nope. If I had a dime, a nickel, a penny for every time I sat down in a sale and we got to the end and the person on the other side said, yeah, we're good. Just let me do X, Y, Z and I'll let you know. Okay, I'll give you a for sure tomorrow. I just gotta go do this thing tomorrow and then we're good. The second you make the decision that you no longer will accept a maybe is the moment your closing percentage will go through the roof. If you do not expect that and you do not push for that, then you will continue to lose deals. Here's the scary part. Here's the part that's frustrating and confusing is when you let people think about it, when they get back to you, you're going to have 1 in 10 people that's actually going to get back to you and you're going to close them. And that one person is going to lose you so much money because you're going to just tell yourself, well, there's that one guy that I let off the hook and he came back. I will argue with you to the death that if you would just expect an answer, expect a yes and everything else is a no, yes, you're going to lose a couple people. Yes, you're going to have people that go, well, you lost me, I'm out. If I have to make a decision right now, I'm out. You're going to have those people. But I would argue those people were never going to do it anyway. And even if they were, and you lose a couple, you are going to gain so many more for the ones that you lost. It is well worth it. Not to mention all the time that you spend. I'm very passionate about this because, dude, I've had people literally look me in the eyes, guys, and go, look, Nick, I know probably everybody tells you they're going to call you back. You probably get a lot of people that do this. I am a 9.9 out of 10, dude. However, me and my wife, we just have this rule. We don't make a decision unless it's 24 hours. If I had a fucking nickel every time I heard this, and you're like, yeah, this guy's the real deal. He's not going to lie to me. Why would he lie to me? He's a full-grown ass man, full-grown woman. They're not going to lie to me. They're at least going to like whatever. You go to the house the next day and you don't even get to the front door and you can see a piece of paper stuck in the door, taped on the door, and you get up and it goes, hey, Nick, thanks for your time yesterday. We have decided to go another direction. Appreciate you. You're going to do great in life. Great presentation. If I had a nickel every time I saw one of those notes, I would have 7 times more money than I currently have. You have to make the decision. You no longer accept maybe. Maybe's a no. And there's a way to do it correctly. There's a way not to do it correctly. The correct way to do it is you make it make sense. So in fact, I would love to do a role play. This is going to change your closing percentage. You're going to see it skyrocket. Dean, hop on right now and we're going to run through this. Okay, so let's pretend we're at the end of this call and I'm like, okay, so here's what I'm gonna go the Amex or Visa, and then you're gonna pull some bullshit. You got to think about it, sleep on it, okay?
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay, here we go. Dean, so all I gotta do, like I said, it's $2,000 a month, right? You get all the leads in this area, and they're, it's 100% exclusive, and it's like I told you, it's a 6-month agreement. After which, the goal is to get this into a year, and I want to work with you for the next 10 years. So all I got to do is grab a card. Are you an Amex guy or a Visa guy, Dean?
Oh, mate, I don't really know. Like, I've got the mortgage coming up, and Nick, man, I just need to sleep on it. Is that okay with you?
What do you mean by, tell me what you mean by sleep on it. Like, what does the mortgage have to do with this? Just let me ask you that really quick.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just paying for, other things like One Flare and High Pages. And I've also got these other guys I'm working with called Arbor Edge. And man, I've got so many bills coming up and I just don't know if I can fit this in. Do you mind if I just sleep on it or?
So yeah, good question, Dean. And I want to tell you this, like at the end of the day, this has to make sense for you and it has to make sense for me, because if you don't make money from this and you're not bought in on this, you're not going to be with me very long anyway, and it's a waste of time, right?
Yeah, right? Man, you 100%.
Yep. Okay. So Dean, let me just say this. This is how we roll. is a long time ago when I started doing this, I had to make this rule is like I can answer any questions that you have. I don't know, I must have missed something along the way, because when we talked in the beginning, you're already paying for the similar service. I don't know what it's called over there. Tell me what it's called. Cloudflare, whatever.
Yeah, OneFlare, high pages, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, you're already paying for that, right? You already told me you're looking to grow your business. You said that the leads, they're shared. You didn't love that. Everything made sense. We look at the lead value calculator. You told me your closing percentage. We went lower. What doesn't make sense about this?
Yeah, man, like, you know, at the end of the day, I've got 3 boys. I've got myself. I don't actually climb the trees. And I've got 2 other boys. One, he's been in the industry for 25 years, and I've got a junior on, and mate, you know, I'm just learning to get my license and all these sorts of things. And, you know, I just don't want to lose any money, mate, you know? So if you can't guarantee me another 25K from your investment, it's just a waste of time, isn't it, mate?
Well, let me ask you this. Does the other service, do they guarantee 25K?
Yeah, you know what, Nick? They don't guarantee anything, but I'm making money from it. So why do I need you? You know? Yeah,
totally. So I'll pause right here, and I would my question right here would be like, is this person actually qualified? Because like, if someone's throwing this kind of shit at me, I would have checked their ass about 2 days ago or 3 calls ago. And if I got any kind of vibe like this, I would have gone like this. Hey, Dean, let's pretend this isn't the closing call. I would have been like, hey, Dean, I'm getting a vibe like you have tons of money coming in and you're closing all your jobs, and you're probably like so busy you don't need anyone. Am I reading that correctly? Because I only work with one company, and I'm just getting that vibe, and I don't want to waste my time or yours. So is that the case, or am I just misreading the situation?
Yeah, gotcha, man. Gotcha.
Yeah, and guess what? Guess what he would have said? He would have said, oh, no. Sorry, man. I'm driving and I'm kind of distracted. And so if I would have got any of that, I would have checked him right there. That's a pullback, right? Now, if he wasn't following me, then he would have gone, yeah, dude, you're right. Like, we're just busy and I don't know, whatever. Like, you're giving him that opportunity to have an out. So number one, that guy, the way that you're responding, which I know we're just role playing, doesn't respond like a qualified guy. Usually it's a specific objection. So let's just say that everything checks the boxes and you just want to think about it like, yeah, Nick, everything's good. I got to sleep on it. That's just a rule that I have. Let's play that one, because that's probably more of what it was. So let's go again. So Amex or Visa? Amex or Visa, Dean? Yeah,
man, I just got to sleep on it, man.
Okay, so let me ask you this: 1 to 10, and we'll get to that in a second. 1 to 10, 10 being let's rock and roll, let's go make some freaking money together. Nick, where are you sitting at, Dean? 10 is the highest.
Man, I'll be honest with you. I'm at the moment, I'm 90% there. It's just that extra 10%. So I love everything you're saying, and you seem like a really cool guy, man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that, dude. Haha, just kidding, Dean. So let me ask you this, Dean. What's stopping you from being at a 9 out of 10 to like, what's it going to take to get you from a 9 to a 10?
It's the money.
It's the money. Okay. What about the money? Are you worried? Because obviously if you actually close jobs, this is not only going to pay for itself, but you're going to make money. Are you worried I'm not going to deliver even though I've given you multiple leads for free? Or are you worried you can't close?
Look, don't take this personally. I trust you, but I've been ripped off in the past, and I've given these guys, you know, I've worked with people like yourself before, and it just, you know, given them 2K a month, and it just hasn't worked out, mate. So I'm just worried about it, you know?
Did those people, did they give you leads? Did they give you 3-4 jobs before you even talked? I assume not. Yeah.
They didn't. They didn't.
So here's the thing, Dean, and also what I would do, guys, if you're watching, I would before that, I would most likely go, hey, so besides the money, is there anything else that would be stopping you from being at a 10? You want to tie them down, right? And if they say no, okay, oh, easy. So the money's the easy part, Dean. So which part are you talking about? Are you worried like you can't come up with it, or are you just worried that you're going to get ripped off? Like, where are you at? And by the way, Dean, is this actually what this guy was saying, or are you just making this up?
No, man, this is exactly it. I'll be honest with you, where I didn't want to push, because I answered exactly the way you answered, and it still got to the end of it, and he was like, man, I just need to sleep on it. And I didn't want to push, and unless you're advising us to say, hey, man, it's either a yes or a no, I can take it a yes as easy as I can take a no. I'm happy to go that way as well.
Yeah. So here's what I would say, and I am advising you to do that. This is how I would end the call, is I would say, so here's the deal, Dean, is unfortunately, as I told you, I'm only here to work with one company. And by the way, you remember, part of the sales process, we create urgency, right? We have urgency. We have an appointment later today, or we have somebody else or whatever. As I told you, I'm supposed to be talking with somebody later today. So as much as I'd love to let you sleep on it, we can't do that because I only work with one company. So if this doesn't make sense after you told me you want to grow, you already paying for a service that's similar, that you said, I don't know what he said about that service, whether he liked it or not. Everything, the numbers check out. We went conservative. If after all of that, Dean, you're still not a yes, then I'm just going to tell you it's not a good fit.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. This guy, I think maybe I just shouldn't have let him sleep on it, because it was pretty much there. I just let him run. I shouldn't have let him run. I should have it's either a yes or a no.
Because
I can take a yes as easy as I can take a no. That's it, man.
Here's the deal, dude, is that person, if they actually are following you, if they're actually that interested, you putting that little bit of pressure and explaining, dude, I don't have time to go and follow up every time somebody needs to think about it. And I only work with one company, and that's just my rule. They're not going to want to lose the deal, right? They won't. Now, if they don't do it, they probably weren't going to do it anyway. 99% chance they weren't going to do it anyway. But wouldn't you rather know right there on the spot than wait 3 days thinking you're going to get the deal, and then you don't get the deal and you're let down all over again? Plus you wasted the time.